Good patron, me ship of goods is at your service. Dear me, 'tis a tragic tale. Ye ever hear of the Dia de Mortos? Several days later, woke up buried under a mountain of empty bottles. This mass stuck to me. Never knew where it came from. But I will happily let the memory of me fellow buccaneer and me headache be carried by another.
Cosmologists published an odd article about the whole of existence being a simultaneous scientific community baffled and amused. The results are in fish can have a little salami. There may be hope for our planet, yet scientists on the verge of a breakdown to the make help the dwindling fish population. Food hardly pilot attempts complicated area of stun crashes aircraft straight into the ground. The peaceful pilgrim rights another wrong. Homeless is a moral nightmare and terror of society. Morning Grim, we seems to be on the precipice of dark times. I may have warned you that this job can have some harsh moments. Today is that day. Quota for the day. A total of 6 humans have to die. At least 2 humans aged 35 or younger have to die. Spare humans with a medical background. Jesus, so many choices, so many kind of things. So I want to make some space around. Right. Actually, I can put this here. And let's see. A total of 6 humans has to die. At least 2 humans aged 35 or younger. Alright, so he can die. No. I don't know how to. Cannot die. What the? So, let's see. 6 out of 8, so I need to spare only 2. Alright. The gentleman with 84 for nearly 50-year-old person who had a series of fun and education television show that you were around being nice to people and making praise. They won numerous awards and honors for their many good deeds. This one can die because it's 84. It's like his life is gone now. David Aron in the university to learn computer science, but as of late their grades has been dropping. Instead of studying, they become absorbed by the recent hypothetic of the whole world actually being a vehicle simulation. Right, this can die. Kiko Tanaka, 21 student. Kiko goes to Central Cosmology where they study organic and medical chemistry. As a hobby, they enjoy painting lots of nice expensive miniature which they purchase using the money of their wealthy parents. I'll see who else. Adanaya Chikemopol of circuit cheese that like to be called, enjoy building and restore muscle cars in generation. Themselves in others life. They are most proud of their first ever project, the Motorosity, powered by the rare 7-liter V8 Hemi engine. She can live, she's not that bad. I've been hitting the punching bag a lot lately, leaving out the manifestation of the life, one of them being lower than expected, resulting matching of late. The sides, they've grown more interesting in the unusual measure. I guess a lot of pizza for the pineapple topping as it should be the attempt to become a millionaire by age 30 but end up homeless instead, so they did not lose their love poems. Parvani, an avid reader and student of art history, comes from a rough background. They grew up in a very poor neighborhood, yet the local community eager funds to help her send to higher education. Right, so she will leave. She dies. That's one. Under what age they needed to? 3 humans, age 35. Spare humans with a medical background. Oh, Jesus Christ. I want to make her leave. What he says?
Ah, Grim. It looks to be a rough day out there. Yet you seem to have performed adequately. How do you feel after such a day? Good, good. We have to do what is necessary. Let us hope these days do not continue. Any idea what happened? Correct. It hardly matters. Off you go now, Grim. Good night.
Let's see if I can buy anything else.
Shiver me timbers, 'tis a tale most sordid. I dare not even recall the details, but since ye wish to hear it, I shall tell it forthwith. There I was, scouting some rickety office building downtown, and I saw this in an elevator. Went in, tore it out, and made a run for it. Some might even call it music.
A critical look, something new and fresh may brewing in the arts. More victim found, toxic pills claimed the harmless person. Despondent boxer true self of breach letter found that none of this is real anyway. City mourns loss of stomach cancer claims television personality. Even if it's a word simulation, the car hitting you is still real enough to be fatal. Office clerk wins local race tournament in a spectacular undergo. Dark horse display, donate prize money to charity. Right. That might give you just the boost you need. Do not forget you may leave troubles behind, buying taxes for years, perhaps even decades. They have also been accused of insider trading and other fraudulent activity. They currently live in a mansion just outside of town. Right. Sigmund lives together with her artist girlfriend. They like craft beer and biking. Sigmund Brew was voted best local craft beer of the year twice. How many? Just two. So he lives. There's nothing like the smell of fresh mine coal in the morning of this. That's what Angus believed. They consulted political looking for more trading, more diamond car, cutting clean energies. Apparently. Lion, a grifter, Frank Rice, an explosion who has spent many years. And they now profit on the very problem.
Welcome, Grim. It is the end of the week. Your performance review draws near. How interesting. Yes, your answer has been recorded for the psych eval. Now then, before the assessment, let us look over your daily. I see the required profiles are all here. Excellent. This bodes well for the evaluation. I guess it is time to get started. Yes? What about today? Oh, absolutely. Do not worry about it. Fixing the world is a slow process. So, now, where did I put those papers? Ah, here we go. Your conduct over the 7 days has been most excellent. I am, since so much so that the office has deemed you fit for a raise. Oh, do not thank me, Grim. We are. Speaking of, the raise also comes with a prize. The office is proud to present you with an award of excellence. Do not let this cloud your judgment. You still have much to learn and many rules to follow. Careful, Grim. That is exactly the kind of hubris that will lead to a downfall. As such, your 7-day evaluation period has concluded. That is all. Until tomorrow, Grim.
Need ye cures for ailments or a trinket to ward off a curse?
Three humans have to die. Spare any humans aged between 35 and 60 if possible. So I need to spare him. No, it's not possible. Right, let's see. Let's see how we done it today.
Grim. Ah, yes, there you are. Good, good. Okay, now, listen up. Great work today. You fulfilled your tasks adequately, and all that. However, an emergency has occurred which requires my utmost attention, and I must depart for a couple of days. Yes, straight to the point. While I am gone, another will be in charge. Even though you passed the evaluation, I cannot leave you without any supervision. You will have more freedom, therefore you will have to continue your daily reports as usual. I will be informed of your progress. Why, you are already acquainted. It will be Lady Portington, of course.
I know what you're thinking. I do provide ancient powerful widgets. Used to belong to the root. 'Tis the last existing item of a lost civilization. Mad Thad landed in their village, gathered up each and every one. Sage and king and beggar alike. And let Lady Luck through this very coin cast judgment on all. About half the civilization died that day. The rest then made crew laid upon Thad's war gallery near the gorge. The battle was merciless, but the treasure was most exquisite. Anyway, 'tis useful if ye can't decide what to eat for dinner.
He's so dumb. Where's the... Yes. Oh my god. What? They showed me, they sent me plants now. Greetings from afar, Grim. So right after I left, mere moments, it seems to me something happened at the plant department. Do not ask us such. I need you to fill in today basic as a Grim for them. I hope it's okay. Quota for the day. 3 hue plants have to die. Right, so 3 plants have to die. Let's see the news from yesterday. Landlord found dead from falling down an elevator shaft in their own poor maintaining building. Right. In Mercury of the Path of Glory, a common for those who seek the revelation. International Let's Clean Up the Horrendous Polluted Forest Day announce. Weather report, windy and dry days ahead. Submission for my ordinary day. Photography contest now. Alright, let's put this inside as well. Right, 3 plants must die from 5 plants. Schefflera arboricola 529, age 5. It's a companion plant, also known as Lisa, is the house plant of a photography student. In many cases, it has been over or underwatered. However, it has quite a high tolerance of neglect and poor growing condition. Its main hobbies are photosynthesis and people watching. Right? This looks like a good plant. Geratina artissima 2420, H2 parent. Ageratina, also known as a white snake root or richweed, is a plant that grows on a cow pasture. It is half a meter tall and has small white flower. It is almost ready to release its small seed with fluffy white tails in the wind. Right. Alopeurus parenthesis. What the hell is this? A0999. Photosynthesis. Peculiar parenthesis, also known as the meadow foxtail, is grass. I swear, if I have to make another file about a blade of grass, I'll quit. Right, so this is grass. Kali is a pink rounded clump branches, each one up about a meter long. Kali and their brothers and sister starts growing after a wildfire cleaned up a large patch of land. Now other plants could survive on the dry soil. Beautiful architecture, right? Let's put this back. Dionae muscipula. Dionae is a Venus flytrap that lives near a pond inside the forest and has a versatile diet of bugs and much all day on mosquito flies and dragonfly. Overall, temporary plant doing its part in the ecosystem. Right, so this one must live. Now the thing is, this one will die because she's not so important. This is grass, for her sake. Tree, die. Yes. Let's see what the cat have to say. The cat lies sprawled on the table, ignore your presence. Oh my god. It's incredibly cute and fluffy. The cat turns her head towards you, staring with her one open eye. She mutters, then places her paw upon some documents littering the table. The cat repeats a sequence of content meows. She then curls back into a ball and closes her eyes. That's funny with the cat. Let's see what this pirate have to sell.
Friend, your visit's like the sun. Regular. And warms the room.
Just when they give me the mirror, because I cannot do anything without the mirror. Alright. Let's put the money back in here. And we're back to people, right? Invasive species of wheat take over local farmlands. Farmers move cattle to barns while burning the wheat. So I should kill the plants with the... Look at these kid videos of angry cat eating grass and meowing at the same time. Took some wrong decision in. Right, let's... Alright, we're back to normal. The plant department go their act together. You, however, should be intimately familiar with the drill by now. We mitigate chaos, we bolster order. Quota for the day. 2 humans have to die. Let's balance the war. Right. So 2 from 4. Dudley aims to make the world a better place by collecting tear bottle cans, like collecting a set amount. Those bottles can be exchanged for money and new alcohol can be bought from the press. Others take off. So he must die because he creates more bottles. When just a kid, Asian went through a terrifying earthquake of by nature dedicated by studying to pieces marriages they did research to more. She can live. I know that they saw. Instead of deep caverns drill in hand, but Rufus remembers the fondly known Nevertheless, it was a time danger, but also expected. Alright, so them two must die, I think. I'm curious if this coin. Oh. Oh, it goes to live or die. Alright, let's see what the cat has to say now. Da, nu înțeleg nimic de ce o lăsat pisica asta retardată aici.
Ah, perhaps she required a
Weird.
delightful gift for a significant friend.
Oh, I want the mirror. Yeah.
Oh, once plundered the lot of it. Built the frame from beautiful driftwood washed ashore, covered it in all gold. Aye, a proper beauty.
Right, now that we have a mirror, can we?
Knock, knock. That's exactly the question, ain't it? We are the exalted Chimera, envied by all the blind, arrogant. We are Angst Exmelio. We are nothing. We are Elan Vital, the guide who won't lead astray. If only you learn to listen. We are death. How does it feel? No one has time, and yours already ran out. That's the crux of it. Be seeing you, Reaver. It's a grim world out there.
Serves as dedicated and warren cosmopolitan in the nick of time. Sends community cards to increase the founding of the mountain. I receive further as a stadium. Alright, that's not bad. Why, your hands will be kept mighty busy today. What's the darn have you been up to over at the office? Seeing the data, it looks like a proper mess. Oh, so only one I can spare. What do you mean to leave? Fuck me. I got it wrong. Where's the cat again?
Psst. Hey, we don't like what we see. It's suspicious. All of it. The profiles, the tasks, the chats. What a wreck. Listen to us, Reaper. Yeah. Shh. They're probably eavesdropping right now. Let's be off.
I think she cursed him.
Ahoy, matey! What can old Mortimer offer ye today? Ye know why I was the scourge of the seas? 'Cause ain't nothing out there that frightens me. Once we looted an ancient tomb for gods and kings. And you know what, matey? Found there the most particular set of evil. Wearing 'em gives ye supernatural hearing. Happened to overhear a mutineer plot that very night. So I threw 'em all plotting with the fishes now they are.
Look at the march of death. Bones, a dust storm that suffocates any remaining breaths. Gaze upon what you have brought. Don't you think this whole business is remarkably an uncaring office of eternal bureaucracy, picking and choosing lives? What makes you think they are getting it right, throwing out innumerable rules and quotas with no oversight whatsoever? We should. Let us know if you come eye to eye with a solution. We see you.
Hello? Hello? Oh, goodness. Grim, I heard that. I understand the job can be stressful, that these decisions do not come lightly. But you cannot let everybody live. Such actions will have serious... That is what I am for. Trust me, it will be for the benefit of everyone. Understood? What? Could you repeat that? All I hear is static. No matter. You know what the job entails, Grim. I implore you to take... I do hope we will not have to repeat this discussion in the future. Think before you act. That is all.
Psst. See? What did I tell you? The others, conspiring behind your back. You saw the result. They waited for you to let the guard down, whispering, "Look, it's the pathetic runt." They'll make you fail. Or are you deliberately trying to keep them guessing? And watch your back, Reaper.
he's here back.
I have returned. Did you miss me? Oh, who is adorable? Lady Portington? Who is? You are. You are a delightful So, okay. Yes. But before that, we must quickly check your date. Where did I place those papers, please? Right. Seems to be correct, or whatever. Let us proceed. No, I would not say that. In essence, you are a solid and dedicated worker. You play by the book. There is little to criticize in your conduct, except perhaps for the minor lack of independence. Of course, great care goes into calculating the equilibrium. One might expect at least an inkling of rebellion. Does an autonomous personality hide? You are dependable, faithful, trusted. Now, obviously, you are to be granted a small bonus. No one can argue you have not earned it. Keep it up. The ultimate evaluation is in 2 weeks.
Back from her booty, are ye? By Jones' coffer, the slimy appendage. Truly a nightmare. Feast your eyes upon this spiky bolt. Ye never see it move, but boy does it get around.
Yes, you did it, Reaper. Your grandeur grows with every passing. Soon we'll be but mere motes beside your blazing glory. Nothing. I wouldn't dare say a thing. Carry forth your deed of darkness, Reaper. Already getting a bit late as we speak. The dusk nears.
Good evening, Grim. I hope you are doing... I forgot to ask you yesterday. How did it feel going through almost a whole week on your own? Just so. Even we cannot stop the constant advance. Well, let us quickly go over the usual administrative... I see you have marked the appropriate number of... Honestly, this corporate mandate is growing a bit tiresome. Oh, speaking of, yesterday marked a significant moment in your career. Are you content with your evaluation? Oh, the fancy of my imagination. This reminds me. Have you any questions? It has been a while since we had a personable dialogue. Ah, the complexity of time. Imagine that. I am sure you did not think only 15 days have passed since your arrival. Considering the frequency and magnitude of events in your moderately sized region, time is an inconsistent flux. While you rest, profiles from diverse moments appear on the same day, interlaced, within a rhizome of time and space. That is why causal links are difficult to establish. And the... Anything else? What do you mean? Oh, nothing of the sort. The world, and the people therein, our datamongers assemble, collate. We do not directly cause deaths, although our choices can modify the structure slightly. In a sense. But this is certainly not a one. You should consider time work. Anything else? You are a death spawn. I crafted you out of different materials. The store. Anything else? No. I am instead particular to this game called Go. Aesthetically. Anything else? Until tomorrow, Grim.
Shiver me timbers! Ye sure can't get enough of the Emporium!
Grim, my fellow colleague, I have been should I become a writer? I could write many compelling works of fiction. I am an antique, after all. I have much experience. Cannot be worse than what? What do you have in mind? But I can certainly rise above mere. I shall continue my contemplation. But, all the files are in order. Excellent work. Well, off you go now. I must return to my deliberations. Deathspawn, I have been ruminating on the humans. Why do they exist? Their presence still seems unnecessary. Would it all not be simpler without them? Perhaps. We do still hold some control over the levers. To put us right out of business? And you out of existence? Would you really trade yourself for them? What a time it would be for us all. Never mind my ramblings. I acknowledge your patience and loyalty. Well, I appreciated the discourse. Good night. Oh, right. Slipped my mind. It seems you marked more deaths than necessary. Enjoy your rep. Now depart. I have things to contemplate.
Hey there. What you up to, killer? The suffering. How many lives have you... Starting to look a bit grim, ain't it? Grim. Of course not. It's not as if life and death are direct. No wonder fate picked you for the crafting pot.
Batten down the hatches. 'Tis a storm of sails.
Grim, welcome. Remember when I told you of my idea to become an author? I think I have reached a conclusion. Appreciated. Now, truly, I have decided to set myself upon the path of grand artistry. I shall compose a novel most illustrious. One that will explain... Certainly, once it is finished. You will be the recipient of the first copy of the... Anyway, we have some official business to take care of. Alas, you have marked fewer deaths than necessary. A reprimand will be noted down. Let not your attention be diverted from the tasks at hand. Now I bid thee goodbye. The inaugural words of the greatest novel of all time will be engraved tonight. Grim, why are you here? Oh, right. The daily... let us get on with it. I see the exact amount of profiles necessary. Yes, that should suffice, I imagine? Questions. Perhaps your questions will assist me. No idea. Yet, I imagine it would be... In that case, at least one only dies once. But more likely... And not any other questions? Not in the sense that humans consider it, no. Hardly. Any other questions? Because they seem to find themselves in life-threatening situations all the time? Life is unpredictable and lacks an innate meaning, even if it sometimes ends. Any other questions? Unlikely. One must make do with what they have. Art does seem an attempt of immortalization, a hybrid of entertainment, meaning, at least until all matter ceases to be. Grim, you are one odd fellow. Any other questions? Grand. Goodbye, Grim. The muse beckons. Haha, Grim, jolly good. As you may have noticed, It is a weekend, after all, and the free time will be essential for research. For the novel. Hello, Grim, are you there? So, perhaps you are wondering about the nature of vacations in our profession. Well, I mean, it is not as if you need one. Technically, you are just an amalgamation of ingredients. But what of the conduct overview? To be honest, I cannot be bothered at the moment. Now, I must go submerge myself. Toodles, Grim.
Do you know the parades people throw when nothing bad? The same people who often feel sad, angry. Suppose so. Even if you can't see the corners of a circle, you may have found the path through the maze, Grand Reaper. Be glad.
Grim, you would not believe the fun. Such a transformation from the monotony of the office. Yes, you expect your daily summary, but I still cannot find it in me to burden myself with this so, off you go. Grim. How about we skip the pleasantries and get back to... Right. I see the exact amount of profiles requested. Whatever. You? No, Grim. Why am I... Because the rest of highest management thought it necessary to... remind me that... Because they thought to admonish me for taking a couple of days to... Because, as was reminded, the saying goes... Now, how was it? Nothing in life is more certain than... Yes, exactly. Either way, the nerve they have to lecture me on how to do It is rather irritating, is it not? No matter, Grim. I apologize for taking it out on you. Good night.
Yo ho ho! What can old Mortimer provide ye with today? Matey, 'tis an utmost pleasure to see you again.
Is your hand tired? Are your... You've been clicking around for quite a while. On all the things you see scrolling by. Perhaps the screen is too bright, the sound's too loud. No, no. It's you who died and found your way here to the office, where you belong.
Grim, welcome. You know, I have been thinking of humanity, of mortality. Their importance were a disarray. Listen, is death really such a bad thing? In fact, do these humans even truly exist? It is all transient, no matter what they do or achieve in life. They exist in a state of hubris and arrogance. Yet without them, the sun still sets and rises. Stars explode, galaxies form. Or humans are not the be-all end-all pinnacle of creation. They are small and insignificant, yet full of themselves. The grandeur of it matters not how they live through their subjective experiences, millions upon billions of, and technically they are, I suppose, on a minor scale, yet also exceedingly similar. While the universe is full of endless wonders they cannot and will not even experience or perceive, ever. Their presence is not even necessary to validate these events outside their subjective experience or understanding. Do you know the saying, Grim? If a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it, good, yes. Imagine that. The ultimate height of arrogance ingrained in them. The tree does not only sound, it has been sounding a long time. None of this requires humanity to be there to bear witness. Yes, you get to skip your performance review. Good night, Grim.
If I ever return to the seas, I'd have ye on me crew anytime.
Grim, I feel odd. I seem to be expecting something. But what? I do not really know. Ah, the novel. Yes. Oh, bother. I must be getting tired. Mayhaps we should turn to our regular matters. Yeah. Does it really matter? I guess that is it. Good night.
How many times have we met? I lost all count. Avast! This tale is... You never heard. Amazing little thing. Ever been to the once all while I was... But I persisted. Dug until me... Ah. 'Tis truly a wondrous thing. Well, scuttle... Give me... I did die about a week later.
Hey, Reaper. Do you hear that joyful murmur of life? You yourself included. Right, because you're ever the avatar of... Yet, against all odds, here, you've even thwarted an ill-fated ambition or two. I'm quite sure no one calls you that. But that is what we should change. Grim the Ruiner. Desolator. Feel at ease and let the smooth tide take you away. Wait, what? That's our line.
I must admit, Grim, I still feel a degree of confusion. So, how was your day? Indeed. The equilibrium really... Alright, I guess that is that. I am at a lack of words. Good night.
ever wonder if there's a way to do things differently? Cord blimey, how did this wee monster even get here? 'Tis not really all that valuable plunder.